Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my daughter's nursery and kind of like talking through what we did, how we got this beautiful nursery. Then just keep watching. This will be more in depth, and then if you want to just see like the pretty parts of it, then you can go ahead and watch on shorts. I'll just make like a cut version of no talking and just the cuteness of the nursery. But this is what we did, and we used a lot of stuff from our older daughter's room from when she was a baby. So it's a little bit nostalgic, but also fresh and new. This room was kind of like a catch-all for my daughter, my oldest daughter's clothes and toys and like all the baby things that we just weren't using at the time. We kind of just threw in here. It was organized, then it kind of got unorganized. Clothes were in bins, and it quickly just became a junk room. So when we started, we had to start completely fresh. I was definitely tired a lot, so it took me a lot longer to start on the room and complete the room, especially having a toddler. It makes it a little bit more difficult. So I did start cleaning the room, I think a little bit earlier, but getting to like the paint and then actually seeing the room come together took a very long time. So yeah, I ended up actually going through all of the clothes and everything and reorganizing them in bins, labeling them, and organizing what would be in Sis's drawer. As for things that we reused, we just used the standard IKEA wooden crib. I like the natural wood of it. That was an easy keep when she grew out of it. Something else that we also kept was her dresser. We gave her an IKEA closet, and we decided to use the dresser in this room. On the dresser, we changed out the knobs. So originally in our daughter's room, we changed the knobs for like flat gold ones from the ones that came with it. They just come with like black ones. And this time we got some rattan little like circle knobs, and we put them on the dresser, and it looks adorable. I feel like this dresser is just like perfect for babies. You have 4 little drawers at the top and then 4 big drawers at the bottom. So the ones up top, we put bows and soother clips, diapers, wipes, all that jazz is up in the top. And then the bottom, I section it into, I have like the little cubes for inside the drawer, so I can fit 2 cubes side by side of the big ones. So I put her shirts and her pants, and then in the other ones, I put pajamas, and then down below is like the next size up. And then everything else is in the closet. So we put, obviously we hung all of her closet items. And then we also put all of her like other clothes that are too big for her right now in the closet as well. We kept her change table, and we also took the mirror from Mia's room and we added it into this room because we put a picture up rather than a mirror. She got like a floor mirror, and she really likes that, so I was happy with that little change. It wasn't really taking away from her, but it definitely adds to the baby's room. I think we just have the IKEA shelves, so pretty much the whole room is like an IKEA baby nursery. We put one upside down just like we did in our previous nursery, and then we can hang like cutesy little clothes on it. So I got her a custom sweater with her name on it, so that is hung there. And then we put some books that we're going to read her for bedtime and stuff like that. So that's everything that we had. So we pretty much had the foundation already laid out. We just needed the colors and the chair because this room is a little bit smaller than my other daughter's room. So we had less space to work with. Something new that we got for the nursery was a new baby monitor because we still use our other monitor. We also have one in the playroom as well. The monitor that we got for Sissy's room is called the Ellie Baby Pro SimShine AI baby monitor, and it is super cool. So I set it up not that long ago because we haven't put her in here yet. So I set up the baby monitor, and we were playing in here the other day, and they have this really cool feature where you can turn it on so that when your baby cries, music will automatically start playing, which I thought was super cool because when we were sleep training our other daughter, it would say like the music would be on and then to turn it up if she wakes up. And I thought that was a really good feature that could help with sleep training your child, or just like maybe you don't have to wake up in the night, because the baby monitor can detect that. It can also detect when baby is awake versus asleep. So it comes with its own stand. So I set that up, and you can see the whole bed, which is really nice. If I wanted to, I could mount it so I could see like the whole room or an aerial view, but I'm happy with the location of it right now. But it is nice that I have that option to mount it on the wall safely as well. But it is very sturdy, so I'm happy about that, because it kind of like leans over the bed. I'm not afraid of it falling off on her or anything. Two other features that I love in baby monitors is when you can talk like two-way to your child, and also when you can move the camera around. I found that I really like that. I like to be able to kind of like get a view of what's going on. In Mia's playroom, we have a monitor that can do that. We also have the communication, and I really love that. So I know we're gonna make great use of that in this room. I'm very happy about that, and I love how it sets up onto the crib. I've had other baby monitors that just like don't stay up as easily. So this one was super easy to set up and stayed really well. And it's just an app, so you just go on your phone and download the app, and then you will be able to connect to it and everything like that. It comes with instructions, obviously, and you can scan the box to get help on figuring that out. All right, you guys, I readjusted this a little bit. I feel like that's better. This angled a different way. So now I think this is how it's actually supposed to be. And now I'm just trying to set it up. I downloaded the app, and I just scanned the little QR code that was on the back of the box to get the app going. And now I'm just waiting for it to...
Connecting Wi-Fi. Please wait for a minute. Connection succeed. Please swipe down to refresh camera list.
Cry detection, sleep tracking, virtual fence. What's that? Moment capturing. Cool. That was so easy. Okay, I already did it. Now it's just gonna take me through the app. So, rotate camera. Love that. It's one of my favorite features on a monitor. Camera quality looks good. Let me show you guys. And you can also play lullabies on it as well. So I mentioned that it will like turn on when your baby cries, but you can also just have it play the music. And you can also set boundaries. So if your baby like exits the designated area, it will let you know. And also if you wanted to like blur a certain area. So if my chair was showing and I didn't want the monitor to be facing me for when I'm feeding the baby, if other people have access to it, like grandparents or anything like that, you can have sections blurred off in the room. So I haven't really played around with that much yet, but there's some really cool features that they have. So I highly recommend checking them out. And I think we're going to really love it when Sissy starts sleeping in her bed, which we think is going to be soon, which is kind of a big deal. We're still holding on to the infant stage, but I think she is needing more space. If you did want to grab one, if you use the link down below, it's going to get you $60 off of the baby monitor, which is pretty crazy. And you can also pick your color. We obviously got pink for Sis. Online, they're going to have a lot of the features as well, but those are just some of the features that I find important that I really like. So as for paint color, I wanted something that was a little bit warmer, like almost tan, but a little peachy. So that's what we went with. This wall is just like a little bit darker than the walls on the rest of the room. And then I added these decals. I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, and I would say I'm like pretty handy on the computer and Cricut. So I knew that I was going to be able to make my own. I made them as big as I possibly could. My ideal wallpaper would have been much larger flowers, but you know what? I actually really like this. And it didn't really take that long. Once I got them cut out, placed them on, I've had no issues with them. I don't know how long they're going to last, but I do know that I can remove them whenever I want, which is really nice. I just used the white vinyl, and then I just cut out these flowers that I made on Design Space and popped them all over the room. I am usually a little bit of a perfectionist, but I decided to take the let's just get it done approach because we were cutting it close. I was pretty pregnant at this point. So we decided to try this out, see how it goes, and I absolutely love it. There's not like one spot that really stands out to me, which is good because I wasn't sure if I was going to love the placement or if we were gonna have to move it a bunch of times, but we didn't. So very happy about that. We're actually planning to get a sign for her name like above the bed. I just haven't got that yet because we're doing a little collab with that. So it hasn't come in yet, but I'm very excited for that. We always get blackout curtains. I feel like that's a must for a nursery in my opinion. I feel like it helps so much. I just got like a neutral color, and then I got the cutest little tie backs for the curtains. We kept it pretty simple and just added like a few boho touches. The chair that I'm sitting in, one of the best finds I think I've ever gotten. Forget how much I paid. I feel like it was like $70, $70 to $90 in that range. It's like the fuzzy material that is very popular right now, the light wood, and I'm very impressed with it. It's super comfortable, and then I just grabbed a little footstool. I don't really require a rocker in the nurseries usually. I feel like her room is pretty simple, and I'm happy with that. I didn't want to overdo it because it is such like a tiny little space. We obviously haven't spent too much time in here yet because she's not in here just yet, but soon enough. We have our toys already set up. So we have our play mat, and then we also have the little gym that we like to play with, and then she has her Love Every toys. That is something else that I absolutely love. If you follow me on Instagram, you know we are a Love Every family. We literally are obsessed with them. But yeah, I always have like a bin beside me. So here I have just like burp cloths and swaddles. We didn't actually swaddle her as much as I thought we would. We have one of those like wraps that's Velcro, and she really likes that. So that's kind of the route we took there. In the closet, I organized her sizes, and I used those little signs that say the months, which we already had from Sissy's room, but you can also totally just grab off Amazon. I really think that's it. We didn't do anything crazy in here, and I'm super happy about that. Again, not too overwhelming, and we're gonna have her sleeping in here so soon. But yeah, she's almost 3 months already. I absolutely love her room. I love this wall. I think it's one of my favorite projects that I've done. But yeah, if you're doing your nursery and you're trying to get inspiration, definitely you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to get a really nice look. I had this tapestry from before, but this is just from Winners. This chair is from Winners, stool is from Winners. The bin that holds all of her like little swaddles and stuff is from Winners. Pretty much the room is a mix of IKEA and Winners, and then some things from some small shops that I really love. That is the nursery. I am obsessed. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. If you want to check out the Ellie Baby Pro monitor, I will leave it down below with the link that will save you $60 off, and I will see you in my next video.